Welcome back to my channel. It's Christy here, doing your monthly forecast in addition to a personal question answer for you. So I did promise I was going to switch things up in the new year, and here we go. So thank you first of all to all my subscribers and anyone new tuning in for your patience with me and for your encouragement. Christmas was super busy. My schedule was super insane. I'm sure yours was too. And then I just needed a break. I need to step back from everything for my own wellness. So thank you for sticking around and for your patience. We're going to begin today with answering a personal question for you. So whatever that personal question is for you, only you know what that is. If you can't conceptualize that right now, perhaps by looking at the cards once they're laid, you can consider that helpful with the images and words I'm using. Or if you needed confirmation around a certain question or concern, this is what this is going to apply to. It's going to be 3 questions with a qualifier, 6 cards in total. Then we're going to look at your January 2000 forecast with 3 cards from the other decks each. And then we will get to the bottom of what looks ahead for you this month. So my dear Virgo, what are you currently in the middle of? Again, this is your personal question. What are you in the middle of? If you've been around for a little while, you know that I'm pretty sticky when it comes to how I shuffle, what falls, reading the back of the deck, and so forth. So just to keep things fresh and to keep me a little bit challenged with regards to my talents here, I'm going to be choosing 1 card only from each flip. There's our first one. And at least for the first little while, I won't be reading from the bottom of the deck, but I will be switching this up over time. So you can look forward to things being a little fresh from time to time. Our second question is, what energy affects what you're currently in the middle of? This is what I saw first, gonna use it. And then what is your lesson? Perfect. So let's qualify each of this. What are you in the middle of? Let's qualify that. What is affecting this for you? What's affecting what you're currently in the middle of, Virgo? What's affecting what you're currently in the middle of? And now, what is the lesson? What is the lesson here for you? First card I saw. Brilliant. So in answering the personal question for you, what are you in the middle of? We're looking at time to go and message in a bottle. Time to go, and I'm already seeing a never-ending story here first. So it's something for you to either continue walking away from or to just literally close the door on here for yourself. Time to go. Pretty self-explanatory. What are you in the middle of? Leaving something behind, okay? A new time, door, place, situation, outcome awaits you. But you have to close the door on the past in order to do this. And in order to do this with some finality, you have to come to terms with it. So what are you in the middle of? Coming to terms with letting go of the past. Maybe even coming to terms with making a decision to let go, or coming to terms with having actually walked away from something and moving forward. What is qualifying this? A message in a bottle. So something that is available to you through the wire. This has already happened or will be happening through the month of January for you. This is a message that's going to be available to you probably through social media, texting, any social media platform, an email, YouTube, anywhere where you're spending time on social media. We're looking at an old phone here in the bottle, and this is really just what's considered the wire, something coming through the wire. It can technically be over the telephone, and that would be cool too, especially if you have like a regular telephone in your home as opposed to a cell phone. This would be cool if you got a message over the phone, for example, that is strictly meant for you. In fact, even if it's said to a bunch of people, it wouldn't even make sense to them. It's supposed to be for you. So keep your antenna up, especially this month, for a message that is strictly meant for you, Virgo, with regard to this question, with regard to walking away from something, leaving something behind. What energy is affecting this? Feeling blessed, feeling as though you have what it takes, supported, feeling that you're in a very strong, very possibly spiritually, but probably emotional, if not physical, strong physical place. This could be your home is intact. We're looking at 10th house energy because of the Capricornian imagery here. So it could be that your finances are in order, that your home is in order, that things that you can see and touch okay, that are tangible to you are in order, and they're very positive. This is working for you, right? What energy is affecting you being able to walk away? Feeling supported, feeling stable, aware, etc. And what is affecting this energy? It's the never-ending story. Basically, this is just saying this is drama. This is the drama card. That's it. It's really not much more complicated than that. You can see the imagery is, you know, the time piece, the time measurement piece here, this sense of, you know, do I love myself? Does this other person love me? There is a question of love involved here. There's a question of not being able to look into the looking glass for some reason. Perhaps you need to forgive yourself or someone else. But this drama is really, it's old. Okay, look at how there's only a little bit of time left in this. Hourglass is what it's called. So we have two issues here of, you know, time. It's time to walk away. It's time to leave something behind. It's time to go. What energy is affecting what you're in the middle of? Drama. There's this dramatic sense of, you've done it, you've seen it, you've heard it, you've got the t-shirt like 25 times. How long is this going to go on? That type of thing, okay? You just want to say, you know what? I'm blessed. I'm taken care of. I have everything I need. I don't need to keep reaching for something that is not there for me. It won't be there for me. It can't be there for me. And just an element of acceptance around that. And it doesn't mean you don't deserve what you wanted from that, or it was never yours, or it wasn't actually what you were yearning for. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means for whatever reason right now, and you don't even have to figure that out, Virgo, okay? You don't need to keep dragging yourself through this drama, emotional, psychological, spiritual, elemental, whatever this is. You don't need to drag yourself through the dirt here. You're not meant to understand why things are working out a certain way. Your job, my dear, is to say, I need to be safe and I need to be happy. And what does that mean? What does that look like when I do it? Well, walking away from whatever is what you consider drama in your personal question today. So we have in your what is the lesson? To be fair, we're looking at issues of balance. We're looking at issues of law of attraction, right? We're looking at the balancing act. How do we be this person and this, or fulfill these roles while being the same person? This is tough, especially if you're a parent, especially if you're in a relationship where feel like you're being pulled in several different directions here. You really need to, I'm suggesting here through these cards and through these messages that you're being asked to put yourself first. And of course, the qualifier to be fair is really, what are you giving up to get what you perceive is a bit of a show, a bit of a how you appear to others, okay? So there is a mask that you're being asked to look at here. What is the lesson? You want to be fair with yourself and honest with yourself while looking at any masks that you might be wearing. Now, don't think that I think that you're the only sign that goes about life, you know, conducting themselves in a certain way when you're in a certain environment. That's the nature of the beast. That's what we do. When we're at work, we act like we're at work. When we're with our friends, we act like we're with our friends. But this is really about not an equal giving and receiving. The all that glitters is about you might be taking something from yourself and might not be aware of it in order to get what you perceive to be positive or worthwhile to you right now. So it's just a question to ask yourself with regard to what is the lesson for you in all of this month. Moving forward to your general monthly forecast for January 2019, we are just going to look very generally for 3 jumper cards. What are messages for a general forecast for Virgo for January 2018? January 2018. And we have a whole bunch there. January 2018 for Virgo. Way too many cards. 1 card, please. 1 card. Thank you. We're looking for 1 card. What does Virgo need to know for January 2018? 1 card. Thank you. And then 1 card. What does Virgo need to know for 2018 in January? What does Virgo need to know? 1 card, please. Virgo need to know for January. we are going to draw. Fantastic. We're going to do the same here with our medicine deck. What does Virgo need to know for January 2018? And I know if you've been here for a while, you're probably like, wow, I can't believe she drew a card from the deck. That's so peculiar. It really is, but I'm really liking it. I've been doing a lot of practicing, both with my paying customers here, whom I just adore reading for. So thanks to everyone who is hiring me for your private readings. I adore reading for you, and I sincerely hope they help. We're just looking for one more card here. What does Virgo need to know for January 2018? I am going to pull this one. Brilliant. So this is actually good for me too. So it keeps things fresh for you, but it's good for me too. It teaches me how to feel the cards even more. So some of your major themes for January 2018, my dear Virgos: freedom, surrender and release, and blessing. This is actually a lovely statement for you for the month. Freedom is really just saying this is what is available to you, and it's probably what you're yearning for. You could even be intimidated by this somehow, especially if you've been tied to someone for a long time. But look at this, time to go, never ending. Let's get away from the drama. Let's be fair about something. What are you giving up to get something? You're really looking at freedom. This is a calling card for you. You need to be free from something here, especially if it's going in circles. Surrender and release. Surrender the need for controlling outcomes. Number one thing I'm going to say, no matter who I'm reading for with this card. Surrender the need to have the answers and release the guilt. Release the drama. Release the I have to, I should, I must, that type of thing. We're going to release that from our lexicon, at least for the month, right? You're going to surrender the need to have the answers right now and release all fear and doubt from yourself, because you are moving in a direction that's positive for yourself already. You've been doing this for quite some time. And then your other card here is blessings. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look, your second blessed card here, blessed and blessings. We're really looking at it's a beautiful time, especially if you're struggling. It's a beautiful time to recall your blessings, to recall how lucky you are, to recall the things that are going right in your life, okay? And really let that energy spur you forward, as opposed to what couldn't be going right or what isn't moving in the direction that you need it to. So just really about focus. And here with Otter, we're looking at woman medicine, we're looking at camouflage, and we're looking at a messenger. So your second message card here, we're looking at message in a bottle here and the actual messenger. You could be asked to take a message to someone else this month. You could be asked to make a decision here that's going to finalize something with the to be fair in terms of what is the lesson. It could be just something that needs to escape your mouth, like no. Like a word, something like that. So this could be available to you, and this could really be a game changer, you being the messenger here about something. So keep your antenna perked out for something that's available to you with regard to a message that's going to help you in this realm, but also that you might be called upon to be a message, act as a messenger for someone else. With the woman medicine, this is something that's unique to females, something that's unique to the female sensuality, sexuality, the female prowess, getting in touch with yourself, getting in tune with yourself. Even if you're single, Virgo, you can still be, and I mean this, like for anyone who's single, you can still be sensual and sexual and very vital, right? You don't need necessarily a partner to do this. You can take care of yourself. You can take care of your own needs. And it's actually a beautiful way to find out what type of sensual person you really are, is in getting in touch with that. And then here with camouflage, I think this is kind of fun, to be honest with you, especially because we're looking at a monthly reading. Yeah, it's important. You have to do what you need to do this month to get around something that's tricky. Do it, okay? There's nothing here that's saying that this is going to be a fallout for you or cause problems for you. It might even be fun for you. I wouldn't go around keeping secrets necessarily, and you don't want to tell lies. That's not what this is saying at all. This is basically saying camouflage. If someone that you don't want to have an answer to something asks you a direct question, feel free to divert. That's your right this month. You can do that. Recall, you don't want to tell outright lies, for example, but you can skirt around it for the time being because it's in your best interest to do so. So we read from left to right, quickly from top to bottom. We have freedom and woman medicine. This is so gorgeous. This is really that you're finding freedom in your femaleness, in the female sensuality, in maybe even being single, or if you're in a relationship, it could be freedom within the relationship to finally express your female sensuality and sexuality in a way that you haven't before. And so this could be a very emotionally and physically explosive month for you. If you find yourself in this position, this could be very exciting, right? Freedom and female sensuality. Hello. That's sexy stuff. Here with surrender and release, and of course the camouflage. Again, I'm going to inject a little bit of fun into your reading and just suggest try to have some fun this month. Try not to read into everything. Let things go when they're meant to let go. Surrender and release the need for specific outcomes and for you to feel I should feel or do this thing. Give yourself a break. Have some fun with yourself. Be a little bit playful. Let things go when you feel they're a bit too heavy. And remember the good times. Remember what's positive. Recall what's working for you, and it will help boost your spirits through any changes this month. And just beautiful to finish with. We have blessings and, of course, messenger. You could really be a savior for someone else this month, believe it or not. Virgo, don't forget you are the healing sign. You're the healing sign. The sixth sign in the zodiac. You are what's it called when you harvest? You're the harvester of everything that's been planted. You're the one who can take what's grown and make something out of it. So here, this could be fun for you, and you could even be helping someone else through a similar situation this month. If that's the case, don't hold back. Let them know how to get through something difficult. It'll make you feel good too for having helped someone else. So that is your reading for the month. I really hope that you enjoyed that. My ring just flung off. And I love reading for you, so make sure you come back next week for your mid-month pick a card reading, and then some face-to-face videos that I've been talking about now for a couple of months. I promise I'll be uploading them shortly as well. So I look forward to that. Take excellent care of yourself, Virgo. See you very soon. Bye for now.